Right, hello chat, hello. We are back with more Babel. Last time, I gave up on down tiering. No more down tiering. I did, however, get told after the stream, to try out Seven Association, because apparently Seven Association has some good things to them. So like, that's a red passive and a half. Okay, because today is probably going to be a reading stream, let me go over here. Just here. Okay. There we are. Hello. Yes, today is going to be reading. That is a lot of text. Right, hold on. We're getting the notebook out this time. We need this early. So, I've heard that these guys are really good to grab, so we're going to be trying to grab them, which is a simple matter of finding out what they do first. I need to look over here, not at me, because I'm far too far away now for that to be natural. So yes. Minus... Thank you, sir. Thank you. -2 plus number of living allies present, received all damage, and staggered at... Hold on. Let me just write that down, because that's actually probably important. Times 2. All damage. Do we still hate red UI elements? Well, they're annoying because I don't get access to them later. So, you know. Minus 100% received all rupture damages. Okay, you just can't do rupture damage against them. Okay. On page use, inflict 2... Okay, fine. On page use, inflict 2 susceptible. You don't need to do that. But okay. And all resistance is down. You don't need to do that. At the start of each scene, give 3 rupture up to all that. +2 susceptible through pages after inflicting susceptible inflicted, all resistance is down. You don't need to do that. Okay, fine. So, there's really no point running Yesod here. Hello, what's welcome to the stream. Because yeah, we are going to get no rupture damage off Butterfly. And then at the start of each scene, gain enemies susceptible divided by 3 damage ups. Next scene! Right. Okay, and then... Sorry, how long is your passive? No, that's alright, I was planning on getting my thesis, my doctorate early. No, you're right. Okay. You think you came early? You did. Welcome. We've got an academic thesis to read. Right. Do you also do stuff? More susceptible. Oh boy. +1 dice power, last dice in pay. Right. That's... $8 to 9. 7 rupture. Target susceptible times 7. Right, and do you all have this? Basically, yeah. Basically, yeah. You just have one less riposte, and instead have an extra moulinet. Oh, good. Are you winning? Well, we're trying to get these guys to win, yeah. Minus target's rupture divided by 7, so... Oh, target's dice max 2 or 4 if target has weakness analyzed. How do I get weakness analyzed? What do you do that inflicts weakness? Oh, there. Okay. Oh, God. You're about 5 minutes late. How's it going? We're reading. I need to put proper music on for reading. Does anybody have reading music? Because we're in for a long one. We're in for a long one. Deadbolt OST? Ah, sure, I'll put Deadbolt on. Why not? Hold on, let me just... Let me quickly go grab it. Where on earth? Here we are. Get a recommendation right now, or will be considered backseating? It will be considered backseating. Unless it's like music to put on. I'm not gonna kill you over music. That's fine. I've never played Deadbolt before, but oh, that's nice. There we are. Okay. There we are. Sportish scene. Either you win quickly or you don't, and it's decided very quickly. Oh, fun. Same guy who decided the designed the Risk Rain stuff? Yeah. Yeah, it was. Right. So minus Rup by 7 feels kind of Belatro-y. Max 2 times 2 if weak and analyzed. Okay. Oh, and then this is dice power. And guards. Okay, so tanking is not a viable solution. Okay. On hit with target's weakness analyzed type, deal damage dealt or stagger damage dealt, rupture damage or rupture stagger damage. Do they flip a coin, or...? Oh, if it's a stagger weakness analyzed or a blunt weakness analyzed, then it's a... yeah, okay, I see. On... hitting... weakness... deal rupture damage? Yeah. Or deal more damage. On offensive win at 12 minus number of other 7 allies association present or more targets susceptible for any of the scenes once per target per scene inflict weakness analyzed to that the type, as in with the dice that wins, I'm assuming. National plan for vacation day? I don't have the money for a vacation. I have somewhere I would visit, but I don't have the money for that. So then, on offensive win... win... Is this just you, or do they all have seeing through weakness? Okay, they don't, so this is like, we'll have to draw a line through and say this is specifically Dante. It's offensive type? Yeah. Hanafuda is easier than this because I was skimming and releasing the -4 dice power and super rupture gaming, invented instant stagger and deal health bars of damage. Counterpoint, we then get access to them. If we kill them, we get them. And if we get them, then the fun begins. Is that Dante from Limbus Company? No. Okay, so... other 7 association allies, so it would be 12 minus... Present? Present doesn't need alive, right? Present is just... yeah, no, it would be living allies, so... on offensive win... at So it would be 12 minus 3, which is 9. 9 plus Accept. Weakness analyzed. Analyzed. 2 dice. Prioritizing later scenes. Wait, what? For any of this... What? What do you mean for any of the scenes? Oh, I was expecting some 4D chess style shit. I was like, is it going to give me weakness analyzed to prior turns somehow? Like, what does any of the turns mean? Like, if I have susceptible in the past, is it going to see it and inflict that to me? I was very confused. Okay, yeah, okay. Type. I mean, yeah, no, I have lost the ability to remember what everything does in my head, that's why I have this. I am just writing everything shorthand down that I need to know. Oh god, okay, so then at the start of each scene, gain number of living divided by 2. That can only ever be... It doesn't it rounds... Does it round up or round down? From memory, they round... down? Don't they? Not sure. Because that should... Well, that would then end up just being 2. No, it would end up being 1. Which sounds wrong. Round sound unless specified otherwise. Random living allies spreading others. Yeah, no. It's a player side where you can have 4 sudden association allies. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So, start of each scene, gain 1 stagger up and haste. Stagger damage up. And haste. Oh, number of clash wins last scene. Oh god. Right. Plus 1. Just what they need, more rupture. Up. To number of clash wins last scene. Allies. And then... Hello, am I late? You're not late. We are just reading at the moment. Yeah, we are just reading. And then... If they're from 7 Assos, also give 2 strength and endurance. That's mad. They just get that for free? So we just can't let Dante win clashes. Is what I'm getting from this. And then weakness analyzed is 1.5x resistance for the scene. Okay. Also, on clash when inflict 1 susceptible and all resistance is down. Okay. So, yeah, we do just kind of want to kill Dante. I think Dante is the problem here. Because Dante has all of these passives that these guys don't, so we just want to murder Dante. We could just shoot Dante. Is that a plan? Like, they're Pierce weak. We could just shoot Dante to death. Shoot Dante to death, mop up 7 association afterwards? Dante takes less damage for living allies. That is true. I mean, it's living ally by 2, so what? -8 damage? -8 damage? Yeah. -8 all damage isn't that much considering the kind of shit I put out, but like, I mean, it's that or we tremor them. Because if we just constantly keep Dante tremored, using another tremor floor, there's an idea there. How's my day going? My day's going really well, actually. Who keeps pinging me? I'm being pinged by something there. I got my notebook. I do have my notebook, in fact. Why am I being... Hold on, let me just go through all these. Okay. Wedge Gaming is my favorite of the builds I've seen you make. I loved Wedge Gaming. Wedge Gaming was so fun. Is damage before multipliers? Oh, I see. Okay, I see. Okay, let's go down to then Information Assessment. Plus, targets all resistance down the rupture through pages, so it's more rupture. Instead of each team inflict 1+ rupture inflicted through pages, last team divided all resistance is down to a random enemy. Okay, so just don't let Dante do rupture. Good to know. Okay. And now, here comes the general passives. The general passives are target's resistance multipliers versus dice type over 1x times 2, max 7 dice power. Can we read what On Guard does? On Guard, 2 cost combat page, single use, unused draw 1 page and restore 2 light. On Clash when inflict 2 susceptible and all resistance down. Slash 12 to 14! Okay. Okay. Anyway, plus target's resistance multipliers. Res versus type over 1x. I suddenly see why the all resistance is down is a problem. I suddenly see why this is mad. Okay, yeah. Because automatically, yeah. Okay, that's ooh. Times 2 dice power. On a hit, once per page, inflict 2 rupture and 1 die type resistance is down and susceptible. Okay. Right. Just so, okay. This is fucked. This is so fucked. The one saving grace is the fact that all of their things are like single use. So if we build something that can deal with a 5 to 8, if we have an evade that can deal with a 5 to 8 consistently every turn, which we can, it's Wedge. Wedge's evades stacked over to like 11. 11 min roll basically on Oscar. Which means if we run those evades, but instead we use the puppets, whatchamacallits, we use the puppets evades here, 5 to 6 stacked by the amount of stuff we have. Once again, wedge office. It's wedge office. It's wedge office the whole way down. Just the entire way down, it's wedge office. What is this? I can't escape wedge office. I don't think we're screwed. What the hell happens in Star of the City if we're at this level already? A lot. It gets bad. It sure does get bad. Right. Okay. Right, let's go back and keep looking now. Just on hit, rupture, res down, suscept. This is, oh, and then they have something for when they hit me. After sundering Rupture, deal Rupture summoned times target susceptible max 7 divided by 5. What? What? Target susceptible with a max of 7 divided by 5. So, at most it can do... what? What's 7 divided by 5? Oh god, that's like 1 point... Oh, that's just 1.04? 1.04 by Rupture Sundered. Oh god! That has no cap. Oh. Oh no. Fuck me. Okay. Okay. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Just Undead Walkman. Yes, we do have a Deadbolt OST going on. Rupture Tremor, yeah. That's mental. That's mental. They just do that. They just, like, okay. After Sunder Rupture, fuck you. Right. After Sunder Rupture. Fuck your stagger. Right. It's always a wedge office angle. It's always a wedge office angle. It's just the whole way down. It's always a wedge office angle. And then minus 1 and at 4 plus targets, targets fragile and susceptible, plus 1 at 7 plus targets rupture. Okay, so you get a... if they have... so it's a 1 to 2. You get to join because you're sick? Well, I hope the stream makes you feel better. Today we are reading. A lot. Here's Dante. This may actually be more words than Lei Hang. I just noticed Dante just gets a free +1 dice power. Fuck me, I suppose. No. Okay. No, that's alright. Just... yeah, fuck me. Wow. Okay. Sure. Wasn't it just align perfectly with my reactions? I have no idea, but it's lining up really well. Okay, so... 1 at 4 plus... Frag... I've definitely not spelled that right. There's no D in fragile. Ooh, we're off to a good start. And we just get infinite susceptible, so we're just... okay. Streamer trying my longest, yeah. I love how every time I turn you are having fun, now this Urban Nightmare, the fun meter is significantly decreased. I mean, I'm still having fun here, but the fact that we've been here for 24 minutes of me reading Dante is a little bit mad. 7 plus rupture. Oh, just always then. Okay. Okay. That's just basically a free -2 dice power. Plus the other dice power by my rupture divided by 7 to max times 2 if weak analyzed. So if I have 7 plus rupture, I just, ignoring my fragile and susceptible, I immediately have an immediate -2 to all dice values. Right. 24 minutes of reading Dante literature teachers telling class what they're doing today. Incredible. Right. So we just don't get hit. That's what I'm learning here. The strategy is just don't get hit. That's the only thing I can think of here. Just don't get hit. That's it. That's the strat. Don't get hit. On hit, if page is clashing thrice per page, die... Oh, wow, perfect. Die inflicts 1 plus number of clashing hits with page rupture. And 1 plus number of clashing hits with page divided by 3 susceptible and all resistance is down. Oh, you shouldn't have. On hit, if clash... just rupture. Okay. Rupture. Rupture and suscept and okay. Just out of sheer curiosity, how horribly do we die here? Oh, fluffy tail shared an image. The strategy. Okay. I don't think there's any way I survive here, but like, let's see. I don't power stack enough. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I genuinely do not have enough power. These rolls are mad. What do you mean you get to pull these off the start? Like, really? You just for free. Just for a laugh. I think it is for the best if I just one-side that. Okay, let's see. How horribly do I die? Oh god. Okay, that's reassuring at least. You don't have any power stacking, so of course you just get fucked. Okay, you can win apparently. I don't know why this guy's so cracked, but I'll take it. And then, yeah, okay. You should use my... Incredible. Yeah, so... The field of play at the moment. We have dealt... no damage. They have dealt... a lot of damage. You have 2 Moulinays. That's a lot of fucking Moulinays. Okay. Let's tell you broke. Is there think about pirating the Library of Babel game? You feel extremely wrong about doing it. I think, honestly, if you're going to, I mean, legally I'm not saying this, but if you do pay it back later, it's reasonable if you don't have the money for it. Okay, so what do we want to do here? It's a wedge office angle. But who benefits the most from the wedge angle? Like, we want haste, right? So who benefits most from haste? Not you. We definitely don't want rupture. Rupture is terrible. PM are richer as hell, who cares? That's true, they do make over like 10 million a month, so... yeah, is this what non-gamers think Slay the Spire is? Yeah, quite possibly. So they gain 10 echoes on stagger gain. So this is all like lowering max SR. Ooh. Ooh. That's an interesting idea. But Tiff instead, on PS Swing Game 1 tier wedded, on PS Hit deal base roll times by X plus 0.9 of 1% of the target's max HP, which is nothing, really. We're giving the maids tentacles. Stop it, Seela. Peak streamer, an amazing, awesome person streamer. Thank you. I do try. I do try. This is good, right? Because this just directly counters... This directly counters them, really. Because their entire thing is getting power based on our resistances. So if we just stop taking damage... And then... So I need to reread this. You gain highest damage and stagger damage type taken Blessing next scene. X HP resistances and Y SR resistances. When X or Y hit... So whenever we hit based on the resistances, give one protecting sword next scene to another ally with the lowest next scene protecting sword. And protecting scene is defensive power, which is really good for us because that's our entire evasive stuff. Plus X defensive guard next scene. On deflect gain X shield. And next scene convert one protecting sword to protecting sword for blessing ally, which is then plus X divided by 3 power. And plus X pierce all damage for the scene on hit. Yeah, okay. I think... Also, that's so much for one single card. I can make it worse. Honestly, some of them get considerable... Oh yeah, his hate, by the way! If you thought Blessing was bad, how much worse does it get? Not too bad. Yeah, hate has a little bit more text. There are longer. There are longer. I don't have access to the longer right now, but that... Oh, yeah, by the way, here's Justice as well. Yeah, the magical girl swallowed a thesaurus. Right, on Clash lose, well, we don't want to do that, but at the end of each scene, if every page won a Clash, gain 1 Arcana next scene, and Max Arcana gain 1 Chant instead. Chant is a nuke, which is really nice. Arcana is mark X page incurred with Arcana Slave. Arcana Slave, gain 1 Chant on Arcana Slave use. At the end of each scene, if no Arcana Slave pages were used, lose 1 Arcana. Well, we always will probably be using our Arcana Slave, and we only have max 3 Arcana, but that's good. Justice got Giga Blessed, did it? Give villain to an enemy who dealt the most damage on villain engagement, gain 1 Justice. On villain kill, gain 1 Magical Girl. Otherwise, on villain death, gain 1 Hysteria. Justice plus X divided by 2 versus non-villain dice power and all damage. Okay. And then each scene lose X divided 2 min 1 Justice. Wait. That's really good? So we can just have Tiferet counter Dante. Tiferet counters Dante. So Tiferet Oscar dice powers up, counters Dante, everyone else deals with the remaining people. The remaining people... Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm beginning to see the strategy here. It's a Tiferet Wedge Office angle. Oh no, but we only get one choice between Justice or Blessing. We don't want Blessing. Because Blessing relies on us taking damage, and I'd much rather just not take damage. So instead I think we go Hate. I think we go Hate, not Despair. We definitely don't want Despair, are you kidding me? Because that's... Yeah, we don't want dead allies. How much max health do they have? Dante. They have 460, 420. So 460, 420. Blades Wedded by Teardrops, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Hate, Blades Wedded by Teardrops, Justice. Is what I'm thinking at the moment. Because Hate does... so we get 6 plus Chant. We can then deal 6 by 55 damage, of course, with resistances, but like, 6 by 55, 330 damages, and if we've already stacked power, then that's really good. Of course, it'll be lowered, but we gain Arcana from winning, so if Tiferet has that first a notebook and now calculator, Babel is wild, yeah. And then Justice. What does Justice give us? It's more dice power, obviously, against the villain, which is really good for dealing with the main enemy on the scene. And also Magical Girl is on kill, which is X times 3 Queen of Hatred Ego. We don't have that yet. The scary in it? Hold on. Oh god, what is that? We're going to be putting that back over there, and I'm going to be pretending I didn't see that. Okay. Nope. Yesod doesn't exist. Yesod doesn't exist. Yesod does not exist. I would need a magnifying glass for that text. Yep. Yep. Oh god, we're just going to pretend that doesn't exist. Pretty sure hate is true damage. Ooh. Okay, and then for this, so, okay, otherwise, Magical Girl, we don't have Ego Dice Power, minus X Justice Lost on Decay. Oh, that's really nice, then. Persist through Axe. Okay, and then Hysteria is plus X times 15 times 2 versus villain percentage final all damage. Oh. Okay, it's a Tiferet Wedge Office angle. It is a Tiferet Wedge Office angle. So let's unequip all, unattribute all, because yes. I have infinite pages, what am I emptying these for? That means I can use their passives later. So Oscar, because we want to power stack Tiferet as much as possible to deal with Dante. Question. We don't want to be slash weak. Being slash weak is like a one-way trip to dying horribly. Because yeah, slash is the most common thing we need to deal with here. Slash and pierce. So the pierce endured is really good here, and then we don't want to be slash weak. Because if we're slash weak, Moulinet murders us. Moulinet just kills us. Like, it's just over. Which is a question of, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Or do we run somebody like Meow? Do we run Meow to help power stack us? Not sure. This mod looks agonizing. I'm having fun. I do have a notebook at the moment. Just to remind me of what I need to deal with. Could be a stand angle. No, they're far too far behind. Definitely not a G-can angle. No way in hell it's a G-can angle. I don't think that makes sense. Puppet? What do you gain out? Hold on, let me move myself back over. G-can was reworked? Really? What changed? What changed about G-can? You know what I want? Also, how you said Moulinet was pretty close but not exact. How am I supposed to pronounce it out of curiosity? That's definitely not Argalia. It's Argalia. I probably should name Argalia, it would make my life easier. Just all of the beaners, what is this? Is it? Do I really not have? Where are they? Those are all the beaners. I don't even know what that is. White Knight. Wait, what are you? Apocalypse Bird, White Knight. Beaner again. Agnes Tachyon. Where are they? Huh? Do I just not have them anymore? Hold on. I don't know. Why it's taking so long? I mean, these guys work. That's Argalia. Why is now die a 4 cost? Don't worry about that. Oh god. Consume all bleed to gain bleed, consume shield next scene. Solid. Okay. There's a page that costs 24, like... Maulin... Oh, Maulin... Hold on. Maulin... Pronunciation... Hold on. I love waiting for things to load. It's my favorite. Come on. Hurry up. I mean, whilst we wait... Oh, here we go. You gonna... What? Why is it?
Moulinet.
Moulinet? Never mind. Okay. Moulinet. Check out Brawl, sure. Replace all... Oh, leftmost. Okay, that's nice. And then is, let's not take this. It's, like, scratch that. I'm sorry. It might actually be a brawl angle. It might genuinely be a brawl angle. Genuinely maybe a brawl angle. What the actual fuck am I looking at? It unironically, without, 8 to 10, 9 to 11, 10 to 12. It may genuinely be a brawl angle. What actually are they? What on earth? What happened here? Yeah, plus more dice power. Plus beat down all pages, all damager, yeah, okay. Plus 1 max up you scratch that, yeah. On use of scratch that, draw on page, yeah. Okay. And we can just always use that? You know what, I know I said it would be a wedge office angle, but like it may genuinely just be a take that angle. It may genuinely just be a take that angle. Okay, you know what I have to do? Because I was at a bit of a loss for what I wanted Sergey to do. But Sergey, you've been promoted to... Somehow, an urban play card is better than anything I can run here. What actually is this? Like, I don't get it. Why is this, like, the best thing I can run here? Like, sure, you don't get one extra speed dice, but, like... That's mental. Why do you exist? Like, seriously, though, what are you? Why are you like this? Like... Hold on. Is it? Wait, no, double kick's the passive, isn't it? Like, yeah. If owner inflicted 6+ rupture. No shit. Okay, cool. What? Why are you like this? Okay. And then I can get more beatdown with starting out lightly. If I just use starting out lightly as, like, a side thing to have. Out of curiosity, can I get, like, fastness on you? Like, I can just pull quickness. Is that... Oh, you can't. That's a shame. Although... I could just put, like... I mean, what do I actually want here? What am I running you for, other than skirmish? I guess skirmish and scrapper are what I'm running you for, but do I... Could I just do that? Oh no, it would be skirmish. Nobody is stopping me from doing this. This is absurd. Why does Scratch That do this much damage? Like, in no world should Scratch That do this much damage. Fine, okay, cool. Looks like we're running leeway. Okay. Yeah. No, that's fine, actually. No, I wanted to do this. Yeah. Because if I just don't want to run Restfulness, like... Because I don't really care about Restfulness, but Beatdown, I suppose, does just become Blunt Power, but... Do I really care? Do you gain any power from, like... I mean... Because this way... Wait. Hold on. If it's non-single use, plus 3 dice power and all damage and on use exhaust it, what? Because... I mean, that's annoying. If we could have that without Shock and Awe, because at that point I just do, like... I mean, like... And then I use range pages for the lust. I get a little bit of damage in with range pages, and then I just murder with that. But it's a shame they're exhaust. But... Because I don't really want... I don't want my single-use pages to exhaust. That's not what I want. Although I guess that's what ammo is for, isn't it? At least from the deck that was exhausted. So I just get the rules back. I don't play the scratch stats, I get the brawls back, I then only have expensive range pages. The range pages get some... Like, if I have going for bullseye to start with, full stop to life for ammo, going for bullseye just to get some early damage in. Because if I just use the single-use pages first, I can... It only exhausts range pages, does it? Then why does it say if it's non-single use? Wouldn't this imply if you can reuse it, right? Because non-single use implies it would exhaust Like, I mean, I can put it to a test. Some ranged are... Is it just ranged? Oh, it's only ranged pages. Oh, I get it. So, what I'm hearing is, we want range. Like, because if we just get growing for bullseye, just to do some early damage, trip some early damage in. How do I look up ranged? Although, then we want page draw, right? Because we don't... Do we care about light recovery? Why not try general reception? That's what we're doing at the moment, yeah. That is what we're doing at the moment. Because, like, I could do this to get my light restore. How am I getting light back for you? That's the real issue right now, I think. What is your light recovery angle? I mean, is it a cleanup angle? No. Yeah, this music is from Deadbolt's OST. Doesn't want to draw me as passes make that scratch that a page draw? Yeah, but you then have to play scratch that. And we don't want to play scratch that. We want to just be able to constantly spam out our cards. Because it is on scratch that you draw one page. But we don't want to play our scratch stats, we want to play our brawls. Use frontal dodge. That's only a 4-4 though. And we don't have enough bleeds to make that worth it. Because... I mean, hold on, what's the Rusted Chains passive? I mean, Deep Breath's High Spirit would make sense, too. Oh. Let's use one of the normal Axe members, because we don't care about using that special passive. Yeah, okay. How long's the average fight in this one? They're not too long, is the issue. It's the preparation that's hard. Lone Fixer and Purple Tear. That we have. Fleet Footsteps is actually really good with the stacking we can do. Pressure changes the nameless members? Oh, after giving bleed to self through pages, gain 2 bleed and 1 bleed up. That's interesting. That's an interesting strategy for it. I'm not sure if that's what I want to go with, but, I mean... Because what does that get us? That gets us... Frontal dodge. How about... Hold on. What about the carnival? Bizarre attack. Bizarre Attack plus power stacking. Do we have any power stacking for this? Although Bizarre Attack is what I'm going to use for Light Restore on these guys. I think Bizarre Attack here is like the best for them because Restore 1 Light on Clash Win. Yeah, I think that's quite good. Because otherwise I'm not really sure what Light Restore we can use here. This does rely on us winning, which is something I think we'll have issues with, especially because we're Pierce weak. No, Slash is what we care about. That's what Moulinet is. What do you mean, restore 1 light on Clash Win? Yeah, every time you evade, you get one light. Where's Frontal Dodge 0 cost? Because it's, I mean, it's decent. A 2-bind on next scene is pretty good. Why are you running Leeway? I mean, it was sort of to get... The reason I kind of wanted to run Leeway was to get rid of everything that we don't care about. Because if we only have the good pages left, like, if we only... We don't actually need that, do we? Oh no, because Brawl will always hit. Like, why are we actually running Skirmish? Because Brawl will always hit our scratch stats. Hanafuda, we don't have Hanafuda yet, right, is the problem. We could do Hanafuda, but we spent the past 56 minutes preparing for this singular fight, so... No. You run Skirmish so you can force it in your hand. That's fair, actually, that's fair. Because, I mean, yeah, the idea is here we then go for our range pages, which would be... Where exactly? I mean, what I was thinking was like this, and then... Where are the other range pages? Like indiscriminate shots. Or probably Return Fire is a better one there. And the idea is just to play all these, leave us with just Scratch That Brawl. Then if we have... I mean, Deep Breaths, each scene gain light missing damage up, and at 3 much light, restore 1 light. Why not run Carnival? Does Carnival have exhaust pages? I think this works. I mean, hold on, let's test this out just quickly. I don't know, you guys. Have a nice stream, got to go sleep? Well, I hope your sleep is enjoyable. Right, let's just quickly... I mean, none of the others of you are, like, slotted just yet, but let's make sure you actually have... Yeah, you have a Scratch That. Which means I now need to... Okay, and now I immediately go for a Brawl on... Brawl on you. With a Scratch That. I mean, Scratch That is fine. Let's see how this goes. Okay. That really is just a free Brawl. Okay, and then... Don't same tier slash up to inside of Babel. Thank you. No. Okay. This is less damage than I thought it would be, but... I mean, they clash really well, is the thing, I suppose. Okay. Oh! No, they clash better. Not you, then. What's my favorite floor right now? I'm honestly not sure if I have one. I haven't had enough time to use them all just yet. Is there any reason for running, you guys? Resistant up versus target's die type. Dice guard. When hit, gain that. On defensive wing, gain 2 shield and 1 target's die resistance up next scene. We don't want dead allies, but we probably will end up having dead allies. Manage wedge and art defense on auto movement. Transpierce with +4 plus ace or bizarre attack rolls equal to scratch that. Yeah, that's true. I think it's a funny idea to do this, but I think that's all it is. It's just a funny idea. Let's just run all wedge offers for now. So, okay, the main problem in my deck is that we don't have enough card draw. Also, high speed saving is fine, but I don't think it's good light restore. Like, it's a 3 to 5, right? Which, I mean, that seems good until you realize, like, this is just better. Like, just flat out. I guess it's only better against Millennium, isn't it? Because the problem is, the guys we're up against don't really... That. I need more page draw. They use Millennium a lot. They do use Millennium a lot, actually. They use Millennium basically every scene. This is a free... But then we lose out on the haste. Is 2 haste worth... On you, maybe? Because you already gain haste, don't you? You gain haste from... number of other wedge allies off as present. Yeah, so you automatically gain 3 haste anyway. You don't need that. Isn't Pierce at all? We don't really care about Pierce because we have Art of Defense. We're going for Art of Defense. I mean, Art of Defense... What was the other thing we put on Art of Defense? It's, like... Perforate? No. Yes, because that's mineral value of an evade. Because at this point... We now have a... Basically, at minimum... 9 to 10 roll? Nine to 10 rolling is pretty good. 5 to 6 plus 4 power? Yeah, 9 to 10. Which is... Ignoring the power stacking that... What am I doing? Ignoring the power stacking that they do. That's enough. That's enough to guarantee a win. Especially because it's slash, which we don't have bonuses to. Or, take more damage from, I should say. And now we need more page draw. If only there was something that was on evade. Page draw. Have you heard of charge? I have, I'm ignoring it. We have enough for this. But it's not Pierce. It would be better to get, like... I mean... We also want automated movement, because... I mean, automated movement is mad. Over repressed flesh. Stick around for this. You gotta stay asleep. I hope your sleep is enjoyable. Forceful gesture is a page draw that can also counter on guard and flesh. It is page draw, in all fairness. Which fight are we building against? We are building against 7 Association at the moment. You missed the brawl thing. It was unimpressive, sadly. I mean, if we replace, like, this... That is an interesting deck. Now, what passes do we run here? Honestly, I'm considering Graceful Approach. But... I am considering Graceful Approach. Because otherwise the alternative is, like, more page draw stuff, so, like, Deep Breaths. No, High Spirits. Your shield and Oscar for +1 to counter Dante's innate +1. That's true, actually. Do you plan on doing a video list? I'm currently writing a review. It is a review of Babel rather... Well, it's sort of a review, but it's a review including the actual playing of the game. How good is your shield here? I guess it is just a free +1 defensive power. On defensive win, inflict 1 damage down next scene and give 2 shield to a random ally next scene, prioritizing others. On evades, that's mad. If they're also subordinate, also gain 4... Just to check, is this as mad as it sounds like it is? Like, hold on. Hello, you lot. Hold on. Alright, let's just quickly... Okay, then how many shields do I gain next scene? None. Really? Am I thinking about defensive run? On defensive win, inflict 1 damage down next scene and give 2 shield to a random ally scene if they're also subordinate. Are you guys not my subordinates? Oh, you're not. Strange. Alright, that makes sense. That would have been utterly mad. Will it be like Solid Room, where each certain point of the thing make a video and then continue anything, or will it be the entire Babel review? It will be entire Babel review. It will probably only be half an hour or 40 minutes long. Something workshop fixer upscale? Oh yeah, I can get that. Okay. Now we start building these guys. But, I mean, your shield's still pretty good. Because it is just free 2 shield, but that's... I mean, it's only really the defensive power that we want there. I don't think I'm finishing Babel. I will not be finishing Babel. I will put the review out, and if there's interest in me continuing, I will probably continue with Babel. But I'm not sure if there will be a Babel video, as in, like, beating Babel, unless the video does really well. Anyway, what 3 costs do we want? This is one problem. I'm sure there are a ton of, like, massively, stupidly powerful things, but there's no way in hell I can tell what they are. Solidarity. Solidarity also gives me more speed, which is always good. Although, we can't run it. It's too expensive. We'd have to drop, like, Art of Defense or something. Which, we could drop Perforate. No, that still wouldn't be enough. Strength... It's got to be chain gain... Oh, just for other people, yeah. For other people, we give them Solidarity. That's fair. Okay. What 3 costs? Companionship is decent. Oh, no. No, it's, We don't have resistance ups. We don't do slash. Well, we don't want to do slash, at least. I could just get high spirit. Because that gives us page draw, which we're lacking. Yeah. Because otherwise we don't really have page draw. We have 2 page draw here, and then we have page draw from request flash. But I think that's good. What's the current strat? Evade stacking. Then I think we replace this with Bizarre Attack. Or, well, we want 1 request flash, and then Bizarre Attack. Oh, I replaced it. Oh, I also put a Forceful Gesture there. Oh, I guess it's on the news now. I think replace High Speed Stabbing with the other one. Automated Movement. And then this is like... Can I copy this across? What are we running out of? Transpierces... Transpierces and Repressed Flesh. I mean, I can just give you another automated movement. And then... Honestly, at this point, we then put you back onto high-speed stabbing. Okay. Yeah, they did remove whip stacking. That's upsetting. Right. Okay. Automated movement. Right. Damn American spelling. Right. Like, I think this works for you. And then we throw Solidarity on you. Then what else do we want? I mean, obviously, Solidarity, High Spirits. But then what else do we want to give you? We have another 3-cost space. And you don't have as much evade power, but... We don't do discards. We don't do rupture. Deep breaths? Is it a deep breaths angle? What for what light? We don't have anything expensive. I mean, then replace the high speed stabbings with forceful gestures. Let's try this. Okay. Message. Okay. What music is fitting for these guys? For 7 association. We could just go for... I mean, I could just search for good music I have. Well, you know what? To celebrate Sebastian Wolf's disappearal from anything important, let's play this. Antarctic Reinforcement. The M. Crow Tale of the Cruel World. Okay, let's watch ourselves get utterly destroyed here. Chat. I just have to quickly go check on one thing, and then we can have our first attempt. Let me just... One moment. Hold on. There we are. One moment. Okay. Let me move my notebook off of the way. Okay. Okay, so. Bizarre attack to deal with the Milnes. That's like the first step. We then want you against you, I think. I kind of just have to take this one with the automated movement and hope it works. You're dealt with by the counters. That's another Milne which we can deal with a bizarre attack. You're annoying, but I can do this. No, let's do this instead. I'm not sure if we win that, is the issue. And then okay. Epic Muse Bar, thank you. Yeah, I do like the Calamity OST. So our deck is wrong then, because we don't get our Repressed Flesh or well. Okay. Fuck you too. Okay. Will I get it now? There we are. Thank fuck. Do I have the speed advantage? No. There we are. No RNG, take this! Even in the mod, after they say there's no more RNG, I will find RNG. That's not a good thing. I wish I didn't find that. No RNG enjoyers when I show them the RNG. Another forceful gesture. And then you, I would rather not have to deal with you, so let's just do... no, I kind of can take that hit, I think, hopefully. Let's see. Okay, automated movement wins there, lovely. Deals no damage, but at least we know we win there. Okay. That is really annoying, but okay. Okay, Bizarre Attack there wins, lovely. I know my Bizarre Attacks do well. Okay, and then we want Hate, right? Hate is a turn 1 thing. Because Hate means that if we win, we do good. I think that's good there. Unless we need to use, like, Collision here. We can't use Collision, so let's hope we don't need to. Or when someone, No says Tiff is their favorite librarian? I don't know. Tiff's fine. Tiff's not too bad. Okay, so that, and then well, we kind of need to do this. Bizarre Attack. And then I go for a Transfix against you. Automated movement, and then what are you getting targeted by? You? Do I... No, I can do this. Hold on. There we are. Go in my evades. Oh, shit. Okay, so that doesn't win. Good to know. We just kind of have to reset that then, right? Because there's no way we can deal with Dante now. Also, they just died because of course they fucking did. This is just a restart here, because... 3 dice! Ah! I mean... ordinarily wouldn't be too bad, but, like, here is, we are dead. We are just dead there. Okay. At least I can do, like... just set the speed to 7. Sephiroth's background doesn't move, that's interesting. I wouldn't have guessed that. I think you win both of those. I know... wait, you will win that. Is there anything to do in that? I mean, I'm gonna hope that wins, but I think because I don't have the advantage, it won't. Well, let's see. Actually, I don't want to let you win that. Maybe that wins. Let's see. Hate on you. Automated movement and making both page involving trauma for the puppet skeleton +1. That's true. That has to win, right? Because it's a 5 to 7 versus a 4 to 6. Yeah, that wins. Let's do that there, and then let's get a... we'll target this guy. No, apparently we won't. That works. Or would it be better to Bizarre Attack? I think it's better to Bizarre Attack here, because Bizarre Attack still wins. Can we backseat? No. Backseating is still not allowed. You don't have any haste, that's not worth it. I can throw an automated movement at you, though. And then I kind of hope Bizarre Attack wins? Let's see. Okay, automated movement wins, Transpierce wins, lovely. Okay, they win. Ah, that's really annoying, but fine. Okay, cool. Grammy dodge Valentina, this is mid-grade fixers we're fighting against, yeah. That's what we're doing here. Okay, there's Arcana. I think I win that, right? I don't see a way I don't win that, like I would hope. See, here is the issue now, because now they all get a bunch of, things I would rather them not have, aka 1,000,001 attacks. Thankfully, counter pages exist, but still. Anyone I don't particularly want to win you? Okay. What the? Okay, you get a lot of dice power! Okay. Okay, 1 stagger at least. I mean, I can just, like... which one of you has an evade? Automated movement. Automated movement, you. Because then I get the advantage from that and I can potentially stagger there. Now. Okay, this is working. This is actually working, though. Like, we've had a little bit of a minor stuff up there, but this is all still working. Like, ooh, that's, Do I win there? I have speed advantage. Oh, at 3+ speed advantage. I mean, actually, what I can do is have you transpose. Or actually, what I can do is repressed flesh into a repressed flesh. That will deal with those two. Yeah. You're annoying. I don't like you. Which is the reason why, actually, I do this. Yeah. Then we dedicate Sparking Spear here. We dedicate 2 Transpisses here because I want to maximize... Let's do them. Yeah, okay. One down. Okay. We traded. I think that was fine. I think that trade was in our favor, because now we all have 3 dice too. Although, this is annoying. How did you get that again? The question is, do I have enough power stacking to win this? You still have Unrelenting? That's true, I do have Unrelenting. Like, do I win this? As a genuine question, do I win them? This might be a hate nuke angle. Maybe. Can we use Chant early? We can, but it would deal 110 damage, which is not really enough. It's not enough to justify my using it, in my opinion. Although, I do believe that this is worth it. And then against you, I mean, I just do like this. No. Yeah, no, let's do this. Okay. Shit. This is fine though, this means it works. Right? This means the strategy works. That's what we have to take away from this. Not that the strategy failed, but the strategy works. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine then. Because what this means is then we go again. And now we can win him. It means the strategy works. That's what I take away from this. Hold on, also let me just check how much left. Okay, yeah, no, this is good. This is good. What mod am I using for speed up? It's base Babel. Babel just does that by clicking shift and then any of the numbers. I can set it up to absurd by clicking 0, but I find it disconcerting. So I just set it to like 8, and I think that's good. Is this? No, I think we reset the better speed values here. What if Babel had a quality of life port? That'd be good. I'd like a Babel quality of life port. That'd be quite fun. Then I know Bizarre Attack wins here, does it? No, Bizarre Attack wins... Does it win there? I hope it wins there. The FPS increase is good too, yeah. That susceptible is annoying because susceptible is, A 4 plus fragile plus susceptible. No, so Dante still doesn't gain power just yet. This is fun. Are we just fucked over here? Is that what's going on here? Out of curiosity. I feel like we may have just gotten unlucky with speed values, but I'm unsure. Hopefully that works. Let's see. Okay. And we need to restart. Okay. You just, you don't like the have to join the Babel Discord, just download the mod. If you join, if you're in my Discord already, just ask people to give it to you. Like, yeah, you can do that. That's where I'm not in the Discord server, I just ask people to give me the mod. Because, yeah, I fully get not wanting to join the server. I'm a massive supporter of that. As in, like, massive supporter of not being forced to join random Discord servers to join things. Which I understand doesn't really work if you have to join mine to get the mod, but fuck it. Did we get bad speed ranges again? Oh, okay. They're sinking? Wait, hold on, what happened? Oh, okay. You know, it's just my luck that even in a mod that is supposed to have no RNG, I find places to give myself RNG checks. What is this? Why is this happening? Why did it work so well before and now just refuses to work? What is this? Like, it's almost impressive how unlucky I'm getting. That was our attack I'm going to. Okay, cool. Okay, there we are, lovely. Wow, it feels really slow after doing that other stuff. That's annoying. Would acceleration and mannequin and the page work better? Not sure. I mean, the question is if we make it past this scene. Because if we make it past this scene, we're fine. Because this is the do or die scene. Okay. Okay, lovely. Okay, lovely. That's annoying, but fine. Ah, fuck, that's not what I wanted. And that's a... Okay, what do you say? Acceleration. On blunt lose once per page. We don't do that. It's 6 plus tower plus... Instead of, like... Okay. We get enough light from our evades anyway. Yeah. Okay, hold on, let's try this. Right. Okay, let's try this. Let's try that. You're fine. That's really annoying, actually. Because it means I don't get full power, but let's just hope it still works. Wow, did I really manage? Hold on. What's the lowest range I can roll? 2 to 5? Oh, no, so I was rolling. No, I wasn't. I had a bait. They're sinking again? Incredible. Let's see if this works. Do you think the massive amount of reading and complicated maths in this mod is actually worth the mechanical complexity it adds? That's a hard question to answer. On one hand, I enjoy it. On the other hand... is about the best answer I can give you. I'm undecided. Might be a better way of putting it. Undecided. I will be making up my mind, because I need to make up my mind for the... I think a lot of the text can be summarized in more simple wording, yes. That's... yeah. That is quite a bit of the problem I have with it. There are a lot of things that get more time of day than they deserve, I will say. Another problem for me, though, is I really like the start of the mod. I think the start of the mod, with the amount of text length it has in the start of the mod, is like a perfect recreation of how Ruiner feels to play. The problem is, Shep didn't stop at the amount of text there is at the start of the mod. Which is sad, honestly, in a way, because I think that's really good. And I think it would be better if it kept it like that. Right. Wow, everyone is targeting this guy. Okay. Please stop. Like, I think it's a complicated one to answer, because on the one hand, there are a lot of things that you would lose out on. On the other hand, do I think that things could be simplified down? Yes. Yes, without a doubt. Yeah. No, there's a lot of stuff that doesn't deserve how much text it gets. Okay. Let's see if we win these evades here, because if not, this is a reset. There's no reason for logarithms to be used in burn calculations? Yeah, no. No. I see no reason for that to exist. Like, on one hand, I like the amount of extra complexity it adds. On the other hand, you're just fucking with me. At some points. There is no world in which you need to give burns logarithms. Like, kindly fuck right off with that. Other things I can see as reasonable. Burns do not need logarithms. Yeah, no. Just, there's no world in which that is necessary. I don't care if it makes the mod more balanced. Remove the fucking logarithms, thank you. Burn doesn't use log. There is a page that uses log with burn. There is a page. Like, on some hands, I think Shepard has good ideas. On other hands, you end up with Yan. So, I think there are a lot of good ideas, and I think there are some bad ideas, and the problem is the bad ideas are considerably worse than the good ideas. It'd be replaced with square root, incredible. It's log 2. It's not log 10. It's log 2. Like, log 10. Fine. If you've got somebody power stacking stupid, it's log 2. Like, okay. Is it the most offensive thing in the world? No. Is it a logarithm? Yes. Why? Why log 2? Like, I understand, sure, it has a purpose in balancing, but also, is the purpose that necessary? Could you not achieve what you're trying to say without including logarithms? Just as a thought. Just as a, you know, potential thing. Maybe we don't need logarithms in our funny card game. So yeah, that's why I would say my take on the amount of text in the game is, on some hands I can see why it's necessary, on other hands, oh, you can't even see that, that's hidden, but like, they scroll a lot. Fuck off! For a fight that's supposed to have no RNG, it has an awful lot of RNG. Oh, that's my unrelenting. Yeah, no, that's a reset, I think. I don't see a world in which we pull this back. Yeah. You like the... I like the idea of red passives, but they do still feel kind of scummy. For me. They feel scummy. Like, I get for balancing reasons why they exist, but on the other hand, if you can't balance your cards enough that you can still make a fight difficult without giving them stuff we don't have access to, I think you've balanced your mod wrong. Just, that's my pure unadulterated opinion on the topic. I do believe that if you need to use things that we don't have access to do something, you've done something wrong. That's my take on that. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that's interesting, but there's a lot of stuff that means I just can't call it Ruiner. I think Babel is an interesting mod and I am having fun, but it's not Ruiner. Which I don't think Shepard's trying to be. I don't think Shepard's trying to be Ruiner, but you've never seen this mad in my life. I'm not mad, actually. This is just a casual discussion at this point. Seeing me mad would be if we were currently in the process of discussing some shit like Jae-hyun. Or Jay... I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name. More speed RNG, gee, thanks. Yeah. So, on one hand, I get why it's there, I get the argument that it's necessary, and I think it's in some respects fair. In others, however, I have to disagree. I don't think it deserves as much text as it has. I think there is reasonable amounts of text to have, and the point at which you're pulling logarithms and 70,000 HP in, you're taking the piss. That is my belief. Also, fuck you too! Should the enemy have 10 to 30 passive attributions on the page instead of red passives? Tell me the point at which a permanent minus damage based on allies present removes all rupture damage, and on-page use gives us 2 susceptible resistances down and 4 rupture at the start of each scene. Also gives rupture up to allies. Also, that's sunk into the ground, by the way. Red passives are stupid. And on paper, we are stronger. We can become stronger, but that requires us knowing things. And this is one of my biggest arguments for Shep, is Shep calls the game easy. If you know what you're doing, sure, fine. But we don't, because we're human and therefore fallible, and therefore don't immediately know every single solution to every single fight that can immediately turn the fight into an easy, joyride. Which is my problem. That's why I disagree fundamentally with Shep's assertion that Ruiner is an easy game. Ruiner is not an easy game. Anybody who says Ruiner is an easy game has either forgotten what it's like to play, or just doesn't know what they're talking about, in my opinion. They've gotten a confused idea of what it means to be easy. Is my opinion on that. So yes, that means I believe Chef is wrong, fundamentally on that. I don't think he's at all right to say Ruiner is easy. Bizarre attack restores light, is the reason why we're running. Which makes it really good, because it's a free 3 light restore. Ruina's only an easy game after you've beaten it, but that's most games, yeah. I'm gonna say that in the review video. The game is easy after you know how to play it, but that's every game. Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead, Noita, Celeste. All of those games are balanced by the fact that you don't know things, because that's how games are balanced. All games are balanced around the idea of not knowing things. So yes, the game is easy when you know what you're doing, but yes, all games are easy when you know what you're doing. It's a little bit of a pointless statement, because, yeah, no, when you know how to play a game, you know how to play a game. It's funny how that works out. Right. Why are you using Tifrith here? Kindly don't question it. Let's check out... Would the puppets really be better here? Puppets and then we just use Wedge instead? I'm not sure. Like... I don't want to have to figure out how to move everything over, is the thing. Like, I just can't be fucked. That's really it. I don't want to. Do I have to? Because now what do I drop here? Like, because we need this. So we drop your shield. Your shield and perforate. Is that worth it? Is that worth dropping? I guess we no longer need acceleration, right? No, we still do need acceleration for this guy. Budget +2 and your shields +1. Yeah, that's true. Could I save your deck? This is another major problem. Like, on one hand, yeah, sure, you can redo things, but if things don't work, it is a pain in the ass to move things over. Like, I don't want to do this. Please don't make me do this, but I'm gonna have to do this, because otherwise I don't get to move over. When is he shooting on the Babel server? That would be interesting to see. Although, I think a lot of the people who like Babel are just in my Discord now. So... I don't think so. Yeah, no, there's quite a few. Okay, so Solidarity. We already have Acceleration. We then want Art of Defense, and... Okay, and then what other 3 costs do we run? I guess we run, like... Puncture? Puff rate plus, Dream. I'd say this. Because then we can also go for... I mean, these 2 decks are the same, so... Wait, no. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's really funny, actually. What don't I have here? Oh, like pepper right? Okay. So you just don't want to do it at the moment? That's fair. I do think same tiering is more fun than down tiering. American flag instead of, well, the English flag. I don't see that very often. I see, it's because there's English US, typically. Is what you'll see. Save clipboard. Hold on, let's save that there. Just because I need to save the passives as well. There we are. Okay, because now then I go for... wait, sorry, missed it again. Is transfer still worth it? I have no idea. Oh, I guess I don't get acceleration then. I mean, I could get Agile Piercer then. Because I need to evade stack, so I think this is good. Unless it's like a... Not sure. What's in the top left? Oh, it's an image somebody paid for. Why have I been pinged? Hold on. Oh, okay, never mind. What do I run here, then? Like, Puff Rate Dream? Tony, no, Tony, don't do that. Okay, here. Oh wait, and then it slowed here. Okay, and then let's see if this works. If it doesn't work, I don't know what to do, really, because, yeah. End the stream is probably the answer. I'm gonna cover half the screen with Bina for the rest of the stream. The rest of the stream isn't going to be very long, so let's say 20 gifted. Yeah, I'll go for 20 gifted. What am I? My deck doesn't even work anymore. Guess it's mannequin, so transpass. Okay, I guess rather than transpass, it's a forceful gesture, and then sparking spear gets replaced with mannequin. And then what about collision? Is collision even worth it? Collision isn't even worth it. Oh god. This is the worst part of Babel. Because you need to just take a complete if a build doesn't work and you fix it, you can't just take a hop away from it. You need to take an entire dive away from it, and then like, what do I do anymore? I don't have mannequin for you. Like, what do? Fucking nothing. What's my damaging page here? Now die? No, not really. Let's play? No, that doesn't flash high enough. It has an evade though, which is nice. Wrath of Torment's fine. Yeah, fuck it. You'll get a Wrath of Torment. Okay. Let's see if this works at all now, or... Are we going back to the drawing board? If we're going back to the drawing board, I'm giving up. Mannequin is good. Okay, that's better. Is there any reason to run Tifrath anymore? No. There's no reason to run Tifrath anymore. And Sparking Spear is a terrible idea now. Okay. Yeah, Yesod is the better pick now. Yesod is the better pick. I have to say, this is distinctly the worst part of Babel. The point at which your entire build falls apart, and it's not just like Ruiner where you can just change a few things to make it work, but you do have to just go so far away from what you've been doing before. That's the wrong part, that's the loop. This is a Euthanasia roller coaster from Everhood. Ta-da! Right. I should play Everhood on the channel sometime. Okay, they can all take Dante now, which is good, because that means Dante won't gain the power that they normally did. It's really annoying, but oh well. Wow, we do a ton of stagger damage now. I think, do we stagger there? We might just stagger there. Which would be funny. That's annoying, but fine. Yeah, we just stagger there. We stagger there too. Oh, wow. So it really was a puppet's angle. Okay. We stagger there. Stagger, lovely. Just what I was hoping for. Oh, we nearly... Oh yeah, we killed that. Okay, lovely. What changed? Is this part of the song? Yeah, it's part of the song. This is a Violence angle. This just in, Tremor is good. Who could have possibly guessed? Wow, Dante is staggered? Huh. Okay. We don't care about Rupture. We don't have speed advantage, because that's like the entire point of the other stuff, so it's recharge. Automated movement, then we chuck a recharge at you, and a Wrath of Torment at you also, because that hopefully kills. I am honestly kind of surprised this is working so well. Save the mannequin. Make sure they're dead. Okay. We get some lovely damage off on Dante. Yeah, because they're definitely dead. Oh, wow, they're dead. Wasn't expecting that. This is from Everhood, yeah. And then Chained Wrath. Wow. This is really good. Like, we had no issues whatsoever this time round. I'm kind of in shock right now. Like, that was easy. Hold on. No, you guys. Let's try you. Holy shit. This is really good. Huh. Is this a really good build? Why am I finding this so easy now? Like, I'm just winning now. Tremor good, more at 11? I have to take back my slander. Tremor is amazing. Huh. Why is Tremor this good? Why is Tremor this good and how do I make it better? $111 damage! Huh. Okay. Tremor is a little bit nutso. It's a little bit mad. Just a little bit insane. Ow. I was really hoping that wouldn't happen. Why are you this? Oh wait, they gain power based on dead allies, don't they? What am I doing? Forgot about that. Are they? Really? Okay, just kill them. You outdid that? Sorry, how much power stacking do you have? Huh. Yesod is good, more at 10. Oh god, what do you do? Death approaching, -4 received all stag damage. Okay. On hit, deflect or clash when... After one side engage, to use Overcome Crisis on target, gains 4 dice guard. Whenever emotion level rises, single use 0 boundary of depth. Noted. Right. Honestly, this may be surprising, but the first few scenes are kind of good for me. Do I focus down Eugen here, or is that a terrible idea? Because, I mean, I can do... Okay. 19! Ow. Okay. Oh. 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 Oh no. That is not something I want to deal with, actually. Can I deal enough tremor damage to kill her before it goes off? Can I deal enough tremor damage? My dude, it's just a 10-10. Plus HP missing divided by 4 dice power. Wait, does she auto one stagger? What do you mean upon taking lethal damage if overkill damage is lower than 25% of max HP once per scene nullified and gain overkill damage with shield? What the fuck do you mean? Okay. Okay. Well, Hold that for me. That's probably better to do that. Who is on you? Nobody? You. Better to have an automated movement on you. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Oh, wow, you gain a ton of power. I can just evade you. Okay, cool. Wait, I've nearly staggered her. Uh-oh. Wow, that dealt no damage. I think I was far more afraid of that than I needed to be. That dealt literally no damage and now she's staggered. Right. So I can just kill her now, right? Like, I can just repress flesh, Wrath of Torment. Like, I mean... It's only 118 HP, that's really not that much. Wow. I was really expecting that to do more than that! Like, I was expecting to get absolutely rolled, and then it just sort of hit me and did nothing. Wait. I forgot. Yeah, fully recover from stagger. Well, I mean, I can still get it down once. That's something, at least. That is something. That's 1 HP bar down, chat. 1 HP bar down. That's good. How are you clashing with my Wrath of Torment? How much HP?! Who the fuck let Yujin take a break? Who the fuck let Yujin take a break? Who the fuck let Yujin take a break? Oh, that's her stagger! Oh, that's really cool! That's really cool. No, I like that, actually. That's really cool. I have no light. Oh, God. Yeah, why do I hear boss music, chat? Wrath of Torment on you. Bizarre attack on you. I was kind of hoping they'd work better. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Really? Really? I'm actually just annoyed there. Well, we can do that tomorrow, actually. Anyway, bye-bye.